Hi friends, welcome to my 3D Thursday video. Today we are making a gum packet. Don't worry about writing down measurements during the video, I have that listed on my blog, so let's get started. Right, to begin you need to color about 10 inches of the binding ribbon. I'm coloring it with Granny Apple Green. Just lay your ribbon on the ink pad and drag it along, holding it down with a sponge. Using your simple scoreboard, you need to score the short end of a 8 1/4 by 2 7/8 inch piece of cardstock. You'll score it 1/2 inch, then turn the paper and score it at 1/2 inch again. On the long side, you'll need to score at 3 1/8 inch, 3 5/8 inch, 6 3/4, and 7 1/4 inches. Using your paper snips, you'll cut down on the cardstock to the second score line and then cut off the rectangle at the first score line. This is going to make the flap of your box. On the smaller squares, cut along the score line and then wedge in to make flaps. Then fold and burnish all of your score lines. Right, you'll need to attach a piece of cardstock or designer series paper to the large rectangle of the box. I used, I can't remember what color I used. I think it was Daffodil Delight. Using your detailed trio punch, use the corner rounder to round the corners of the flap. And then you'll need to use a 1-inch punch to make a finger hole at the top of the box. Add adhesive to the small flaps, and then you'll need to do that on the flap for the front edge of the box. I couldn't remember which was the front and which was the back, so I had to quickly fold it up so I could see which was which. You can also use tear tape if you want, or liquid glue. Now fold the box up and put the small flaps along the back first, and then square up the front flap with the back. You'll want the seam in the back of the box. The box can hold 2 packs of gum. I used Fruit Stripes gum. And you can see how that will close. Now to make the front decoration, I used a piece of Whisper White cardstock and stamped one of the zebras from the Zany Zebra stamp set. I stamped with Memento Black and then used some Granny Apple Green to stamp a sentiment below the zebra. Using watercolor pencils, I colored the stripes and the stripes in the mane with Real Red, Granny Apple Green, and Crushed Curry to get that yellow, green, and red look. When you are done coloring your zebra, you'll want to punch him out using one of the stitched rectangles dies and your die cutting machine. Attach the zebra image to the front of your box, fold the flap down and put a dimensional below the flap, and then put 2 dimensionals, one in each of the bottom corners. The image will help hold the flap down so that the box stays closed. Now take your ribbon that you colored earlier and tie it into a bow. You're going to attach the bow to the red part of the box that is sticking up above the zebra. A glue dot would work best. I couldn't find mine, so I just used a dimensional and squished it down so that it was more oblong. I was surprised at how well that worked. And there's your finished project. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed the project. For more ideas, you can follow me on my blog, or you can find me, Stefanie Stampers, on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. Bye!